In preparation for Valentine's Day, UIW is hosting a Paint a Tote event.
Attending students will be head over heels in the days leading up to Valentine's Day.
Let's go check it out.
And today we're doing our kickoff Valentine's event, Paint a Tote. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of a hands-off craft.
How did you get the idea to paint a tote bag?
A lot of internet searches, kind of what's trending, something that's easy, that's fun, that everybody can do while passing by.
So, do you all have a special someone for Valentine's Day?
I do. He's right here, actually.
She's right here. Do you two have any plans for Valentine's Day?
We do. I actually don't know what they are. He's planning them and he's not telling me, so I'll have to wait till Valentine's Day.
What does Valentine's Day mean to you?
Two meanings. One, two people that like each other or love each other can just like hang out, go out. And there's a bunch of buddies, who eat candy.
The English Club is doing a fundraiser for the club, and we're selling Valentine's Day cards, chocolates, and we just want other people to spread the love and spread some nice words to others, so that's what we're doing here.
Clearly, these love-struck students look forward to Valentine's Day.
And if you're single, there's always next year. So, what are you getting your Valentine?
I guess you'll just have to wait and see.
I'm Aaron Mosmeyer.
And I'm Gabby Galindo, reporting for UIWtv.
We're here at the International Conference Center for the World Belly Dance Exploration, where students came out to learn more about what belly dancing's all about.
I prepared I started to prepare last week and trying to, because there's too much information out there, and right now belly dance is kind of like booming, so a lot of information, a lot of different style, a lot of different style belly dance from different countries. I learned for 7 years, but I feel guilty to say that I have been belly dancing for 7 years.
I just try and I follow the go up here and then have a practice with the Miss Crystal. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. If they have another event like that, I think I may come.
This is just the first belly dance event, and there will be more in the future. This is Gabby Galindo reporting for UIWtv.
We're here at Burleson Yard Beer Garden, where SAPA and Texas Chihuahua Rescue have teamed up to create the first annual Texas Chihuahua Races.
This is actually our first annual Chihuahua race for SAPA. There are other organizations here in town that have done them, so we kind of took the idea and thought it would be really fun, a really fun family-friendly event. We are hoping to make this an annual event, so many more in the future. We always have our events at dog-friendly spots, so people can come bring their own personal pets. It doesn't have to necessarily be a Chihuahua. So since this is an evening event for us and we like to partner with other organizations, we do have a lot of Chihuahuas for adoption in our shelter, but we did choose to partner with Texas Chihuahua Rescue, who is also here with adoptable pets. Most of the pets that you see here, though, are owned, but the Texas Chihuahua Rescue is where we would go for adoptions. The purpose of this event is to raise awareness not only about San Antonio Pets Alive, but also about just Chihuahua population in general.
This is Tres Leches. He's a 2-year-old Chihuahua. He came out of the animal control facility here in San Antonio. Chihuahuas are the second most euthanized breed behind pit bulls. So it's a big plight here in this area. We really need to focus on spay and neuter.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tres Leches. Well, that concludes the Texas Chihuahua races here at Burleson Yard. I'm Mike Wallaman, reporting for UIWtv.
We're here at the UIW Kelso Art Center for the 8th Annual Arts and Music Festival, where participants showcase their unique talents in celebration of the arts.
The Arts Music Festival is an opportunity for all the students across UIW to donate their art and perform here for the Festival. We have a poetry slam, and we have students who perform duets and a lyrical dance this year, and we have a saxophone quartet and a percussion group this year. All the proceeds that we make go to the Honor Study Abroad Scholarship.
I think it's a really great opportunity for the art students and any artistic students in any way or form are having an opportunity to show their talents. I feel that it's more of the performances, but I think it's interesting to see all various kinds of talents, different forms, and everyone's own expressions.
She was practicing this song because she loves that song so much. And she needed to practice, and she was like, hey, can you help me with the second voice? So she taught me the second voice, and after a week they told us that they were going to have this event. So we were like, well, why not?
I'm just really excited to just be amongst all these talented people. People here are so supportive of one another, and even when you're nervous about stuff, if you are surrounded by a good group of people here that just want to see you succeed.
That's all for this year's Arts and Music Festival. I'm Gabby Galindo, reporting for UIWtv.
Toyota Asia executive and author of One White Face, Hillary Corna, stopped by UIW to tell students the benefits of studying and working abroad. Gabby Galindo has more on this story.
Here at the Maybe Library Auditorium, former Toyota Asia executive Hillary Corna came to speak to students and faculty about her experiences working abroad.
It is International Education Week nationwide, and the university really wanted to promote stories of people turning their study abroad experience into work abroad experiences. The message of my lecture today was to really encourage college students to cultivate a mindset of daring themselves in the way that Toyota did with their employees, in daring to take risks, to go outside their comfort zone, to challenge the status quo, and to cultivate a mindset of continuous improvement.
I took away that that what you want to do and that little voice you feel in the back of your head that says you should go do it, but it gets completely drowned out with, oh, I don't have the money, or oh, I don't know the language, you should just do it. Like, you should do it, and in the end, even if it goes south, you still learn something from it. You still, how do I say, you quench that what if.
I came out to this event because I heard that Hillary Corna was an inspirational speaker who has traveled internationally, and also that she had done TED Talks. So because of that, I really enjoy listening to others who have achieved goals in their life, because it helps me push for mine. I think that I really liked what she was saying about experiential learning, and don't question reality. Don't be afraid to do what you know in your heart you're meant to do.
To learn more about Hillary Corna and her time abroad, be sure to check out her book, One White Face. I'm Gabby Galindo, reporting for UIWtv.
How's it going, Cardinals? I'm Michael Alaman with UIWtv, and we're here at the 28th Annual International Food Festival.
We moved it from September to November in conjunction with the International Education Week. And so what we're trying to do is enlighten our campus to various nationalities and that we have here. And the best way to do that is through culture and food. You know, food is one of those non-threatening ways to introduce your culture.
How does this benefit the students?
Well, for me, I think the way it benefits is that they form relationships. And I think in this political season that we're in, that one of the ways to break down barriers is to talk to one another. Better way to do that when you're sitting at a table with somebody, eating something you may not be familiar with, talking to somebody, becoming friends?
I mean, it brings the international students together. I have my Korean friend with me, Japanese friend, and we have a lot of other international students here as well, so we've been socializing and stuff like that, so it's great for everybody to come together. I tried the dessert so far, so the chocolate one, the Brazilian chocolate, was the best so far.
So the goal for this event is so that domestic students and international students can try food from all around the world. So we got Russian food here, we have Saudi food here, we have Nepali food coming up. So just seeing, just to make sure, people know how diverse UIW is.
So schools all across the United States are celebrating International Education Week. And so having the International Food Fair as part of International Education Week is really important, because a lot of times they'll go to talks. Those same students who don't go to a lot of the lectures, they will come for free food. So for those students who aren't as inclined to seek information about other countries, this is a really easy way for them to access it and learn. A lot of these dishes, you'll hear people talk about kind of the history behind the dish or what it means in different cultures. So they don't realize it, but they're learning as well as eating.
Well, that concludes the 28th Annual UIW International Food Festival. I'm Michael Alaman, reporting for UIWtv.
In celebration of International Education Week, students from the UIW Institute of World Cultures held a Chinese dumpling party on Dubuis Lawn to teach students more about Chinese culture.
This event is a Chinese dumpling. It's to explore Chinese culture that introduce the dumpling culture of China. So people in the north part and the south part, how they are eating hobbies are different. And like when you eat dumplings and when you make it, how you make it, and what do you put in the dumpling and what is symbolized. I think it's a really important part, culture of China, because right now a lot of people are kind of like moving around, and people are kind of like just know, oh, we eat dumplings. They don't know the culture behind it. And like when you make it and how you make it, what do you put in there, when you make it, it's people, a lot of people don't know about it.
I'm here at the event mostly to learn about culture, but at the same time, I also like to cook. So I'm coming here to try and learn how to make the dumplings so I can make it myself later on, because I certainly love to make dumplings. It's always nice to learn about culture, get outside of themselves, and if anything, it's a chance for free food.
Be sure to keep an eye out for more events from the Institute of World Cultures in the future. I'm Gabby Galindo, reporting for UIWtv.